All right. Hey, Foxfire, good to see you again. Good evening to everybody out there. 21st Century Jedi here. Welcome to the stream. Welcome to the show. We are on, I believe, stream number 9. That's right. Stream number 9. Good evening, everybody. I hope you all are doing well. What's going on? So it's good to be back again, and I hope everybody's taking care of their mental health and doing the things they can to do some self-care and taking time to appreciate yourself, basically. I know I have a hard time doing it sometimes too. It's important for everybody to kind of take that moment or two and really just stop the outside noise and just kind of focus a little bit, just for a little bit, on just how awesome you are, because you are. It's understated, I think, because it takes a lot just to make it in this world, just to kind of survive, let alone succeed. So if you're upright and you're breathing and you're able to get through a day of work, or anything that's troubling you, if you're able to get to the end of that day and look at it in the rearview mirror, you've done something, and that's a good thing. So I hope you're all taking a good time, a good opportunity to just kind of sit back for a moment and say, hey, you know what? I'm not that bad. I really am of something. I'm worth it. And treat yourself if you get a chance. Do something that you don't necessarily do normally, but treat yourself to it, and give yourself that self-care and that love that you deserve, because you do deserve it. You really do. So I hope everybody's getting a chance to do that. I haven't really quite gotten to that point yet, but I'm getting there. I've got some exciting plans, looks like I'm going to have this weekend, and I'm looking forward to that. What's going on here? So, I have a Twitter account now, and I have that hooked up. And let me bring it in with my alt here, and so you can see that. So there is the link. You can get me at that Twitter handle. And yep, that's right. So you can reach me at that Twitter handle. I don't have that on mobile. It's I just keep it on my laptop over here. I find that when I've got Twitter on my phone or constantly near me and stuff, I get too engaged with it. So I try and carve out time for communicating like that on social media, and do it in dribs and drabs, not to go in full out batches and stuff. So so it's been exciting. I've had a number of people instantly follow me, and I've given them follows back, which is, I try to make that my policy. If you're gonna follow me on Twitter, I try to give you a follow back. I of course have to do my vetting, of course, make sure that I'm following people who are good people. Let's just say it that way. Okay, and it seems like everybody I've met so far has been a good person, and again, I'm happy to give the follows back. I have met a number of graphics designers and artists who are interested in providing me with artwork for the stream, some additional art for overlays and emotes and things like that. And first of all, I want to say to each of the artists who has followed me and reached out to me, I sincerely want to say thank you. Okay? Thank you very much for reaching out to me, and I understand it's kind of like a business and a salesy type of thing that you have to do, because you're trying to generate that income and that revenue for yourself. But I really do want to say thank you for reaching out and just communicating with me over Twitter, of course, but to do so and to kind of show interest in what I'm doing here. I really do appreciate it. I am very grateful for everyone who has tried to contact me. If I could, and again, this is something I would love to do, I would love to be able to commission every one of you to do some artwork for me. I'm a very strong believer and a passionate believer in supporting the arts and supporting people who are doing this type of work, because it is important. It's important that you support our creative artists, and I do want to stand firmly behind you all. So I may not be able to do it all right at once, but believe me, if I had all the money to do this, I would commission each and every one of you to go and do something for me, to do some sort of artwork, and I'd love to be able to pay you all for your time, of course, and do all that. Like I mentioned in an earlier stream, I'm not doing the streaming for money. I don't expect I will ever get any subscribers. I don't want to go down that road. I'm happy enough having a following and creating a community that supports each other and supports the things that I believe in, such as mental health awareness, retro gaming, of course, and a lot of other the positive and good things that we can do. That's what I'm more interested in. I don't do this for the money. I do have a job that I have that pays the bills and stuff, and I can see myself in the future. Again, this is to the artists who have reached out to me. I can see myself contacting you to help me with some of the art stuff that I do need, because while I've done a lot of this stuff and put the overlay in and done the theme of this channel, and I like it. I love what I've done so far. I understand that I still have a ways to go, that there's always room for improvement, or there's sometimes you just need a change, and I want to be able to kind of support that. So I want to, again, to the artists who have reached out to me, I really do appreciate it. I will probably talk to you guys about things like emotes, a banner, possibly, some other things that are coming to mind as well. And if you're watching the stream, by all means, please, please, please feel free to offer up whatever constructive criticism that you have. I am a big boy. I can take it, as long as it's done in a way where it's not berating me or belittling me in such a way, because then I just won't take you seriously. But if you do have some critiques to offer about how I'm doing the webcam, or what my theme looks like, or maybe not having enough emotes or enough options in the channel, by all means, please feel free to tell me that, because I can't get better if I'm in a vacuum here. I can only get better when people advise me and say, hey, what you could use something like this. I'm more than willing to listen to constructive criticism, especially if it helps me get better. And I hope everybody has that kind of attitude as well. So we got the Twitter knocked out of the way, and we have the logo, of course, we talked about in the last stream. And tonight we are going to hopefully chill out a little bit and do some chess, but not in the way that we're used to doing it. It's one thing. Chess has been one of those games that I've played for a long, long time. I just haven't done it frequently. I started playing chess when I was, about 5 or 6 years old. Thanks, Foxfire. Yeah, I like putting on the mirror shades every once in a while just to give that little retro feel. So I'll probably lose these after a few minutes because I can't really see very well. I do play chess, Foxfire. Like I said, I haven't played frequently. I don't consider myself a great player or even a good player. I know the moves and I know the basics, and I can see a couple moves ahead, but I'm so out of practice right now, and I've always wanted to kind of really play it to get better, but time has always been an issue. Other things have always crept up, things that are more exciting to me than just being able to sit down and play chess. I started playing like when I was 5 or 6. They had a chess set in my grade school, and I remember a couple of friends of mine, in fact one of the ones who does follow me here, I know if he's watching this he'll remember, we used to play back in grade school. Yeah. Yes, that's the other thing, Foxfire, is trying to be able to find someone to play chess with. Yeah, I would like to do that sometime. We'll figure out a way to do it somehow. We could even maybe do it on the stream sometime. It's something we could probably work out, I'm sure, if we tried here. So, yeah. I started playing when I was really little, and like I said, I wasn't great at it. The kids that I used to play against were pretty good. It didn't discourage me necessarily, but it I found it interesting that I was able to play at such an early age. I don't know if kids at that age will be able to normally play it, or if they even still play it when they're that young. Maybe they do play it when they're younger, and that's when they become their chess champions and stuff. But anyway, we're going to do a little bit of a twist on all of that. So tonight we're going to be playing Archon and Archon 2, both by Freefall Associates, also known as Electronic Arts. And hopefully if we have time, we'll get to Battle Chess, which is done by Interplay. And both of those companies are two of my favorite companies from the retro game era of the Commodore 64. I'll save Battle Chess for last. I did test out all three of these, and I made sure that the games were working this time, so that's good. It's been a long time since I've played Archon and Archon 2. I used to play them a lot when I was a kid. I enjoyed the challenge of it because they aren't your typical chess games. Those are loosely based on chess. They're really more about... it's a good combination of strategy and tactics, as well as Twitch-like ability to be able to use your reflexes to play the battles out. So let's bring up some of the information here. I am going to switch out of the mirror shades. Here we are. I gotta say, I would love to be able to combine the blue light reduction of the mirror shades with these glasses, and I know I can do that. Of course, I just have to go out and find a pair of cheaters that will do that. It's really crazy. Everything looks so much brighter now. I can't make this any dimmer. Goodness. Anyway. Alright, so we'll start with Archon, the Light in the Dark it's called. And let me go ahead and bring this one up. Attach that. Where are you? Yeah, I wear my sunglasses at night. Good old Corey Hart. Speaking of music, we have the VHS channel on tonight, which is the old 80s rewind on Pretzel. Here's Archon. I always like the intro. It's kind of a cool little 80s sounding intro. You might recognize a couple of names on there: Ian Westfall, John Freeman, Paul Reich III. Freeman was part of, I believe, Epix at one point. Paul Reich III is another key programmer who's done a lot for Electronic Arts. I think he's another key name on Mail Order Monsters, which we will feature as another stream here as well. It's in demo mode right now, so you can kind of see what's going on. I'll give you a quick rundown of the information. So basically, you've got two sides, light and the dark. Of course, there's light-colored squares, dark-colored squares. There are 5 control points on the board, and if you can control all 5 of those points during the game, you win the game. That's one way to win it. You can destroy, of course, the opponent's pieces completely, and that would be another way to win it. You can imprison the last piece, so you can also win it that way. Something to note as well, all the pieces, they have their own abilities. Like, as you can see, the frontline ones, like the knights or the warriors and the goblins, they're like pawns. You have your other ones that kind of loosely mimic things like knights and rooks and bishops and things like that. You'll notice that the computer players typically try to put their pieces on either the light or dark colored square, depending on which side they're playing. Turns out you can actually gain more power if you're fighting on like a light colored square and you're the light side, or if you're on the dark side and you're fighting on a dark colored square, you gain more power that way too. So again, the object is to try and control those little blinking points there that you see. If you can control all 5 of those, then life's good, and then you win the game. And the reason why it's loosely based on chess is because of what you're seeing here. Is like each side, when you're going into these battles, it's just that. It's not one piece takes another. You're actually fighting the battle out. So that's what we're looking at tonight. That's most of what we're going to see tonight with Archon and Archon 2. Battle chess is more like regular chess, but it also has a twist as well. This was created in 1983, again, developed by Freefall Associates, one of the first 5 games published by Electronic Arts. It was originally written for Atari 8-bit, ported to Apple II, Commodore 64, Amstrad CPC, ZX Spectrum, Amiga, IBM PC, Mac, PC-88, and NES. The sequel, of course, is Archon 2, Adept, which we will be playing after this one. What else? Got some very good reviews when it first came out. Orson Scott Card even reviewed it very well for Compute in 1983, which is kind of interesting. He's the author there, of course. Yeah, it received a lot of awards. It was awarded 1984 Most Innovative Video Game Computer Game at the 5th Annual Archie Awards. In 1996, Computer Gaming World ranked Archon as the 20th best game of all time. Also ranked as the 50th top game by IGN in 2003, who called it a perfect marriage of strategy and action. In 2004, Archon was inducted into GameSpot's list of the greatest games of all time. They also highlighted it among their 10 games that should be remade. And it looks like it's gone through a couple of iterations too. There was Archon Evolution. There was an enhanced version of the original Archon called Archon Ultra. 2008 developed a iPhone version of Archon. In 2009, Archon Conquest was the follow-up. Archon Classic for Windows was released in November 2010. There was even a version that was going to be announced for release exclusively for the Intellivision Amico. Bonus points if you know what the Intellivision Amico is. I had to go look it up myself. Pretty interesting stuff. So, interesting here. So let's grab the joystick and get started with this. All right. Get started here. I might need to change joystick ports here. Let's see. Gotta get it out of demo mode now. Is it not showing? Let's see. Ah, there we go. Okay, I usually take the light side because I'm more familiar with that side. If the games are quick, I might switch sides, but I think they're going to be a little bit more lengthy, or at least I probably will get stomped, is my guess here. So, all right, so we're going to do computer dark, and we'll go with the dark side first. Let them have the first moves. All right, so hit F7 again. I'm expecting to lose pretty badly in this. My skills are not what they used to be, so I'm just going to try to do my best with this. Alright, I like the unicorns right here. I got to get them out as quick as I can. So let's do this side first. Let's do this. Move you out. Let's get the golem out. So you'd also notice that the board is kind of cycling. It's now light, so I'm assuming that means that everywhere there's a light square, that's going to be to my advantage. And it'll probably cycle down to the dark side as well, towards purple or whatever. I'm going to try and get this unicorn out to the right side first. Let's move. I don't like the golems. They're kind of slow. I like the Valkyries and the archers, but I don't want to bring them out just yet. The unicorns are my favorite, and you'll see why if we get them into a fight here. So let's move you out here. Okay, so what the sorceress did was cast a spell, and that basically locks my Jinni character in place. I think I can do teleport, heal, shift time, exchange, summon elemental, revive, imprison. Okay, cease conjuring for now. Again, I don't remember what all these did, but we're gonna try to not use the wizard spells if we can help it. Get that unicorn out again. We're going to make our move soon here. Oh, the dragon's there. Ooh, that's going to be a tough fight. Alright. I think we need to make the move here. I think we need to go after the dragon. If we can beat the dragon, that's going to be a big win for us. That's a tough fight, because the dragon kind of fights like the unicorn does here. So here we go. Alright, so the idea is just to stay nimble here. Ugh, not nimble enough. You can see why. That was just kind of boom boom, that was it, done. Here comes a fire elemental, and they're going to take on my Jinni. Alright, so we should be able to take him out, I hope. Ooh. You hear that beeping sound there, it goes boom, boom, boom. That's the reload. So, crap. Not doing very well. Alright, I don't want to take on the dragon here, so we're going to take this spot. Try to hope for the best. Ah, shapeshifter. So now he becomes a unicorn, and I have to fight him. I do like the style of the unicorn because it's a quick shooter. They move fairly quickly. Just gotta be able to try and get the AI to do its thing. They're quick. Got it. Oh. No! Not used to this. Not used to it at all. Like I said, I'm doing pretty awful here. Alright, I've lost both unicorns. This is not turning out very well. Let's take an archer. It's really a trick here is to try and get him hung up on these little things here and hit him when you can. That's really the best way you can do it. Oh, that was close. Oh, we both died. I'll take the exchange, though, because now the shapeshifter's off the board. Of course, they're going to revive him, so I think I'm going to do the same. I'm going to revive my unicorn. Can't do that. So I'll put it here. Charm square, is that this? I guess it's that one. Oh, goodness. It's in a bad spot. What can I do with you? I'll run you out here. Let's take this thing and hold it. Oh, the Valkyrie. This is going to be a tough fight. I don't see how I'm going to win this one. Oh, I hit him, though. I'm trying to fool him in shooting. Not get hit, but he even hits on the diagonal, so that's a tough one. Dragons are hard. I wonder if I can summon back another unicorn. I can't. So I'm out the Ginny. I've only got the one unicorn. Not looking good here. Let's move the archer up to take this. The golems are what I wonder if I can use these guys. They're not very good. And the phoenix is a very short-ranged. I don't know if I can use them or not. It's gonna be tricky. I don't want to engage a fight if I can help it. I'd rather have them come to me here. So let's try this. Let's try moving a knight up. Try and goad him into moving here. See, right now I've got 4 of the 5 spots, but I gotta defeat the sorceress at this point. And now I have to fight off a chimera. Not fast enough. Got him. Hey, I won a battle. I'm gonna try and imprison. Try and imprison the dragon. That way he can't move. Oh, beautiful. He's got more health, I bet, because... Yeah, that's fine. I don't worry too much about the pawns. I ought to be able to take them out at least. But see how the board has changed to black? That means he had a lot of hit points. So he was really going for it there. Of the people I have left, it's going to be very difficult to take out the sorceress. I'm going to try and do this. I'm going to move the Valkyrie in here. And I'm going to try and use the unicorn and start taking some guys out. Uh-oh. Archer, come on, buddy. Here we go. Come on down. Come on down. Alright, we'll go over here then. I'll stay on this side, get used to it. Ugh. He's on a diagonal. Can't. Yeah, he's too close. Got him. Stay over there. Got him again. Darn it. Darn it. Get out! Get! Ah, no! Get! Oh boy. Uh-oh. And the joystick's broken. That's crap. Hyperkin, I got a word for you, man. That's not good. Dude, I did not even use this for like decathlon or summer games yet. That's crap. Right there. I'm very disappointed. I was really, really hoping that this would be a good answer, but clearly not. Alright, so that's enough of that endorsement. It should be this guy. Well, we're going to have to switch now. Interesting enough, I don't even think I had my anti-micro up. I'm surprised that's even working. Let me see if this one plugs in and works okay. I'm not even sure why is my cursor even moving at this point? I don't even have an input plugged in at this point. I'm not even sure what's going on. Oh, goodness. Alright, back to the gamepad here. Here we go. Yeah, I'm gonna have to put on anti-micro again. Alright, so are you going to work or not? Yeah, there's an input going on here. That's not right. What's going on here? Where am I getting an input from? Let's configure joystick 2, none. I think it's key set A though, I think. There's an input here somewhere. That's weird. Let's try none. Alright, let's see if that works now. Key set A. Alright, that's working, but it's not doing anything. Let me try again. Swap. Whoops. I don't want a mouse grab, I want this. Swap joysticks. Alright, we're back in business. Albeit, we're not looking so great here, so what to do indeed. He is on all the black ones, so I have an uphill battle to fight. Crap. How do I get off of this one? I don't want this one. I don't want to hit run stop either. Alright, put you there for now. Playing a defensive battle here mostly. I thought I imprisoned you. This is no fair. What the heck is this all about? I have to get close up to this guy? Yeah, right. Now we could go all in and just go after him with the unicorn, see if that works, but not looking good. What's exchange do? Oh, he probably exchanges one for another. Transpose you. This? Nope. Teleports. Yeah. I don't even know what shift time does. Let's do a heal on you. Nope. Cease conjuring. Let's do this. Let's go for some easy wins then. Or not. God, you're fast. Well, I'm dead. This game's over. I can't beat him now. Why not? Let's just go lose badly. Yeah, I hate the Phoenix. Like, good luck trying to get close without getting hit. Crap. I'm going all out now. Let's go right after the sorceress and see if we can get lucky. Or not. It's all over but the crying at this point. This is the time when you want it to fire to the right, and it's going to fire in a diagonal. Whatever. Whatever. Yeah, let's go. Get it over with. It's a losing battle at this point. I gotta try and pull off the impossible. I've got a golem and, what, 5 warriors or 5 knights? Yeah. Good luck. Come on, Golem. Whatever. Maybe my wizard can beat them all. I don't know. Fight this guy. See, the power squares make a difference. Like what square you're on, how much power they have. It definitely makes a huge difference. That's why he's lining up all of his on these squares, on the black squares. He's goading me to try and fight him that way. There's not much I can do about it. It's 4 nights now, and we're just kind of waiting for the end here. Let's at least try and make the playing field as beneficial to me as I can. Let's go after this guy. See if I can stick and move this guy. He just moves out of the way and I can't get the sword on him. I can't even take all 5 power points at this point. I don't have enough guys. Now I got this to deal with. Yeah, this guy's fast. The Basilisk is a lot like the Unicorn. He's got a very quick shot. So, yeah, what are you gonna do? Yeah, this one's dead. I can get him down low, I just can't kill him. Whatevs. Now let's get it over with. Get killed by a goblin. Best fate. Or not. No! Fast little stinker. Stay still. Valiant effort, but it's all for naught. Come get me. Now's a good time to select Summon Elemental. Let's see. I'm gonna send you. Go after the Chimera, I guess. Oh no, I want to go after the Basilisk. I don't know if I can kill the Basilisk. He's gonna be tough. Let's try. Oh, for goodness sakes! It's 9 power points. Yeah, whatever. Let's just do it against the Goblin. Run away! If the computer player had emotions, I bet he'd probably be ticked off right about now. Because all I am doing is just trying to stay alive. Go here. Just staying alive. Ticking off the computer player. That was close. I don't have a lot of hit points. Oh, we're going on out now. Here we go. Not good. Oh my goodness, I took out the sorceress. This wizard's something else. It must be Gandalf or something. This is crazy. This is nuts. Alright, so I'm gonna go here. The Basilisk is probably next. Nope, he's gonna move a goblin. Okay. I don't have a lot of moves here. If he was smart, he would just try and corner me on the 5 points and just get me out of position somehow. So I'm trying to stay within the range of the power points here, while also not dying. If I'm able to somehow take out the 2 basilisks and the chimera, I like my chances at that point, because I can take out the troll most likely, and I think I'm good enough to get the goblins. That's insane that I've even gotten this far, though. Go there. Come get me. Alright, let's try the chimera then. Either the chimera or the troll, or maybe the basilisk. One of those three is going to bound to go after me here. Nope. Alright. Let's go for the chimera. If I can take this guy out, it's the basilisk that worry me the most. Uh-oh. This could be it here, folks. Can't shoot in a straight line. Alright. I'm surprised I was able to make it last that long. The basilisk would have certainly done me in, because they are like the unicorn. They are the toughest one to fight outside of the dragon, I think. You saw I was able to take the sorceress. The trolls weren't that bad. Even the chimera. You know, it's as bad as that battle was. I usually can take a chimera. The basilisk, though, they shoot so fast, you have to be on your toes and be, you know, top of the notch there. So, I think we'll move on to Archon 2 instead of trying to go for another match, a rematch here. So let me go ahead and bring that one up. Incidentally, I did see a number of demos come out for the Commodore. Really impressive stuff. When you think about all the stuff that you can do with the Commodore, like, you're still dealing with 64K of memory and maybe like 300 to 500 K of disk space. K, you know, you're not dealing with like gigs of space here. So again, Adept is very similar to Archon, and of course it's a sequel. It's got a couple different twists to it, so different theme music, of course. You can see the map is laid out a little differently. You have 6 power points. The 2 in the black are the voids. The other 4 are on the corners, and they shift in with each turn. So they start in the fire realm, then the next turn they're going to move to the air realm, and then they'll move to the water realm, and then finally earth, and then they'll cycle back to fire. This was not my best game. We'll let them go first, I guess. So you basically get 4 wizards who can summon any number of creatures. They can do other different magical things, and you'll see that when we play this a little bit. You have a power bar that's on the right hand side or the left hand side of the screen that shows how much magical power you have. Being on the power points helps boost that magic up, so you want to try and get your icons to land there. Alright, so they're going to go ahead and do this. So we're going to do this. Let them go in. Of the creatures I have, I think the Thunderbird and the Salamander were my best. The Wraith isn't bad. The Juggernaut's funny. I don't like using the Juggernaut because it's basically a little wheeled guy that you have to kind of ram into him at full speed, and it's really tough to control. The Chimera is pretty good. Computer Chaos, Chaos first. We'll let them go. So there's the magic bar that they have. They're going to teleport their wizards. No, I don't have the right joystick port. Hold on. Swap that back. So we're going to move ours to air first. Again, it's all about trying to control those power points when they come by. And I'm going to summon... See, the little white line indicates how much that spell's going to cost you. You have Summon Apocalypse, which basically takes the 2 towers in the middle here and transforms them into monsters. And then they fight it out for the control of the game. They basically, that's the end of the game right there. Banish, you can banish an icon. You can weaken one. You can release somebody from being imprisoned. You can heal them. Summon. We're going to summon... I think... I want Earth, so I'm going to take the Earth guy and put him right here. He's got the Behemoth. So you, I want... you up here. Hey Walt, good to see you again, man. Yeah, the air is kind of bad up here. They have the forest fires. For anybody who's watching isn't aware of this, the forest fires up in Canada are pretty bad. I heard there's like hundreds of them at this point, and all that smoke and ash and stuff is all making its way southeast, and it's coming right over the northeast U.S. and coming down even into the mid-central. So our air quality's been kind of crappy. Today wasn't so bad. Yesterday was pretty awful. How you doing tonight, Walt? Let's see. I gotta go air this time. So we want. Yeah, thanks. One of my favorites, because the granddaughter likes the magic claw thing. She likes doing that a lot, so we're going to summon... I was just thinking of you, Walt, because we were talking about the days when we were younger and you were in grade school and we used to play chess together. And that's what this kind of reminded me of. So this is all preparatory stuff for now. I kind of want to put a... I don't know about the Kraken. No, it wasn't Miss Steiner, I don't think. I remember playing that when we were really young. Like, no, even before. Like, we're like first grade. Yeah, I seem to remember like the three of us were doing that in first grade. We were playing with a little chess set there. Of course, you guys were kicking my butt all the time, but... what do I want to summon here? Do I want water? Or do I want to try for a demon? Demons cost more. I kind of feel like I want to try the Wraith. Let's put the Wraith on this one. Oh, here we go. I think I gotta go right in on the Siren because he's gonna try and summon or siphon off my energy there. Yep. I gotta go like this. Thank you. Milton Bradley, yes. So let me ask you, Walt, did you ever get a chance to bring home Dark Tower from Milton Bradley back in those days? 'Cause that was the game to have back then, in my opinion. What am I doing now? I need something here. Summon. Well, let's try. Pull Chimera out here. Jared, yes. Foxfire has the sequel to Dark Tower, and we've played it, and he can tell you all about how bad the tower can be. The sequel to Dark Tower is something else, man. If you get a chance to play it with somebody, or if you know somebody who has the sequel to it, Return to Dark Tower, yeah, there it is. Yeah, it's tough. It's a tough game, the sequel is. But it's fun. It's fun to play. I still have Dark Tower. I have the original, like, tower itself and the board. I have just about every piece. I think I'm missing maybe one or two, which you can either 3D print or find online. I also have it on phone. They do have a Dark Tower app. It might still exist out in the App Store. I don't know. But it's pretty old, but it still works. Yep, there you go. Dark Tower on eBay, and check out the App Store. See if you can find Dark Tower. Like I said, I loved playing that game. I gotta summon. Give me the Salamander over here, I guess. Ah, so you get to see the Juggernaut. He's a cute little icon. I just don't like playing him. He's just quick. He runs over you if you get too close, like that. See? He's tough, especially if you're in the fire domain. You can't, like, just get out of it, so... Now he's got a lot of power, so I gotta fix that. What to do? Let's try and counter him with... Summon. Give me a Thunderbird. So the last stream we did, it was the arcade classics. Come on. This isn't fair. We did arcade classics like Pac-Man, Dig Dug. You can hit it on my YouTube channel if you want to see some of them. I was a little bit out of sorts there, and I'm a little bit out of sorts today because you missed it. The joystick broke. So now I have to go look for another joystick. Very, very disappointed in that. I'm hoping I can find a better one, though. What am I going to do here? Oh, they're going to move into the void one, huh? Let's see. Why don't we go ahead and do that? I like the... I'll try the Gorgon. Oh, boo. Alright, I'm gonna play ahead here. Let's try... I gotta get the Earth out of the way. Summon... something to take out that behemoth. Let's go with... I'll go with a Thunderbird. I like it. Yeah, it was a new joystick, Walt. Very frustrating. Like I said, I had high hopes for it. And it just broke. Play ring around the rosy with this guy. Oh boy. See, if you get it right and you don't get close enough to him, you can do this. There are other joysticks out there, USB ones. I'll find them. It just stinks because this, like I said, this one, I'd have to really tinker with this one to see if I can make it behave the same way. Oh, now I got a Chimera to face. Lovely. Ow. Now he's gonna hit me with his tail. Gotta get that. This. Ah! Came in close and got me. That's rough. I gotta take out this guy here. To kill... Use a salamander again. Go after this guy. What was your favorite game that required a paddle? Great question. Paddle. I don't know. Paddle games. I'm trying to think. I remember playing blackjack on the Atari. Played that a lot on the paddle. Pong, of course. That was a paddle game, I believe. Ow. This guy's hard. Got him. Ow. No. Yeah, Breakout was another one. There was a racing. Was there a racing game, or there was another one I can't remember. thought there was a racing game that used the paddles. Yeah, he's gonna come after my Gorgon. That's not gonna be fun. Let's summon. It might have been Indy 500. I'm thinking about it. I thought there was one on the Atari that used the paddles. A lot of the Commodore, I'll be honest, the Commodore really didn't use the paddles, so we didn't have much there once we got past the Atari. Atari was really a lot with the paddle controllers. And I do remember they made a lot of games for them. There were a lot of casino type games I remember for them. Let's go with Kraken. Release the Kraken! I gotta beat this guy. Yes, Intellivision did have the paddle. They had the combination of paddle and the joystick, I believe it was, or keypad. What? Did that not hurt him? It's not hurting him! Are you kidding me? That's ridiculous. How did it not hurt him? Now, once again, I'm doing great tonight. Well, let's... I gotta play for the fire, though, actually. Play for the fire. Running out of options here. Salamander does well here. I gotta go for this guy, I think. I used to get jealous of people who had intelligence. Because I always thought that the games there were a little bit more interesting than the Ataris. Yes, I will be doing battle chess. In fact, it's going to be right after this one finishes, which may not be long at this point. I figure battle chess will take a little bit longer because it's, you know, chess. It's actual chess, so. I can't get cornered by this guy. This is not good. Oh! Come on, hit him. Oh, come on! I'm like right next to him and I can't hit him. Right through him. Right through him. That's just not fair. Yeah, I stink at this one. I said across her nose, not up it. Great movie. Thank you. I'm running out of options here. It's gonna have to be Salamander here. I gotta take this guy out. Alright, there's one. It's all about holding the power points, man. If I can hold those for a little bit, deny it from him, then I can maybe come back in this game. Oh, this is terrible. Gotta hold this. Gotta hold this. Gotta hold this. Just teleport to there for now. I gotta take him out of the voids here too. I don't have enough power to summon, I don't think. Ugh. I can't banish either. Let's weaken this guy. Can I not pick him? I don't have enough power. Cannot do it, Captain. Thank you. If I could take this guy out, maybe I can hold this square and then come back a little bit. Yeah, he's not fast enough. Poop! Not my night tonight. I'll come up with something here. Give me a Thunderbird. Take out this Ifrit if I can. Playing behind here, I don't know if I can do this. Come on, that's ridiculous. Not my night tonight. Where are you going? Oh, you're gonna take on my wizard? That's cool. Be an earth giant here. Prepare for that. Maybe get a chance to shoot at him. Interesting dynamic how they have this going on between the elemental planes and stuff. I really like this. What the heck? I can't beat these guys. No, I shoot like frisbees. Alright, got one. Yeah, like I said, I expect this game to be over pretty soon. I'm not controlling the voids. He's just using his power to banish it every which way here. I'm going to use Summon, and let's go with Thunderbird. I gotta take out that Wraith if I can. I gotta plan for the water here. Gotta take out Wraith from this guy right Oh, by the way, Walt, I do want to bring up the. Oh, you're gonna have to meet it. Okay, cool. That's cool. Just throw it back in here again. This is my Twitter handle. If you're ever on Twitter, that's the account that I have out there. So you can, like I said, you can reach me anytime on that. Dedicated specifically to the stream and everything. Summon. Yeah, put an earth one there. Why not? Where are you going now? I can't summon anybody, can I? Just enough for a fire salamander. Take the power. Appreciate the follow there, Walt. That's not even fair. He banished me just as I was about to get that power boost. Oh, poo. What do I do now? I don't really have an option here. I want to send the Ifrit. Go after this guy? Nope. I don't want him, actually. Yeah, I just screwed myself there. What the heck? If I could take out a wizard, that'd be great. Come on, that's not even fair. It's like heat seeking. Oh, this is gonna be fun. Come on, Donald, go get him. Nice. Summon. Thunderbird over here. I can take quite enough energy. Oh, goody. Yeah, this will be a quick battle. Watch this. Come get me. I hit him once. I'm surprised. Jeez. Now let's try and take this guy out at least. I'm fighting a losing battle here because I'm trying to fight from behind. He's fast. Man, this isn't fair. I'm about ready to surrender at this point. It's not fun. guess I'll have to use the wizards again. This is how I beat the first game, or I tried to beat the first game. When in doubt, use a wizard. Now he's going to throw the wraith over there. I have to hope for summon with the Kraken here and maybe get some power. Okay, that's not bad. He's got two wizards here, though, man. Ooh, Thunderbird? I missed it. Yeah, he's gonna heal that guy. He's losing power, though. He's losing power. Of course, I gotta do something about... Let's go after this guy here first. It went through him! It went through his icon. Are you kidding me? It went right through it. You saw it. Unbelievable. I don't even know what to do here. I'm kind of screwed no matter what I do. Yeah, I get it. Best I can do is kind of move you. Can I move you now? Try and take this guy on. Poop. I just want this to end, honestly. It'd be nice if this thing would actually hit it. I don't like salamanders anymore. Not fun. I was really hoping to get a little bit of a gain out of that. I don't know why I keep going after these sirens. They're not very good. They drain your power, yes, but they don't really do anything. The Wraith is better because you can take the power and add it to your character, whereas the siren just kind of drains it, period, you know? I just gotta figure out a way to get... What's the best way to do this? try a Wraith. Why not? Oh, that's not fair. He's invulnerable when it comes to that flame. Those Phoenixes are tough, man. They just spam the fire all the time. Uh-oh, we're gonna have a wizard on wizard battle in the void. This is no good. And shoot. If I could do Apocalypse, I would right now. I don't have enough power. I've lost one wizard at least. This is no good. I don't see any way to win this. I don't even know what to do here. He's got it well played here. I just can't counter him. Let's just keep fighting this stupid thing. At some point I'll beat a Phoenix, I don't know. It's weird. You'd think he would have just turned the flame on, but he didn't. Out of power. Great! Now we can move on to Battle Chess. Thank goodness. It's not that I don't enjoy the games, it's just you don't enjoy getting the beat down. And of course, Battle Chess is probably not going to be much different here, but what the heck. So I'm going to let this load. I just need a quick break. I will be right back. Bear with me here. Okay, I'm back. Thanks for your patience. Battle Chess is loading. Interesting note about Battle Chess is that they actually encourage you to make a copy of the game. It's funny because the Interplay was like that. They actually encouraged you to make copies of their game, which is weird if you think about it, right? You know, if you buy the game, then you can just simply give a copy to your friend, and it's the actual game. They can play it. There was nothing that locked the game to your computer or anything like that. And they encouraged it because once you start working with that copy of the game, yeah, exactly, copy it on a floppy disk. That's exactly what they would do. So we would just copy the thing, and that's it. And they didn't think about the copy protection issue because, you know, you can make a copy of that, hand it to your friends, and here you go, you can play the game now, you know, and they can make a copy of it and, you know, do what they got to do. The reason why they encourage this, though, is because they didn't want you messing with the original disc that you bought. because when you start playing it, you save your games to the disc, and they don't want you to alter the original, so they say, here, use a backup copy. So we're gonna go right into this since we don't really care. Get this to load. Yeah. In retrospect, I enjoy Archon and Archon 2. They are very challenging, fun games. I'm just so out of practice with it that it's frustrating when you lose. But, you know, I think if I played it a little bit more often, had a little bit more of a reliable joystick, got some more practice with it, I could probably get back and do it again. Alright, Walt, go ahead and walk those dogs, man. We'll be here. Let's see, I need this. Insert side B. Let's go ahead and do that. There we are. So let's go on the rundown with Battle Chess real quick. Where are you? The cool thing about Battle Chess, it was released in, let's see, when was it released? 1988. It was developed and released by Interplay for the Amiga in 1988 and ported to many other systems such as the 3DO, Acorn Archimedes, Amiga CD32, Amiga CD-TV, Apple IIGS, Apple II, Atari ST, Commodore 64, MS-DOS, FM Towns, NES, Mac OS, PC-98, X68000, and Microsoft Windows. Battle Chess Enhanced was released by Interplay for IBM PC compatibles with improved VGA graphics and a symphonic musical score played from the CD-ROM. Remember when you had to play games from the CD-ROMs? Those were the days, huh? If you ever get a chance, take a look at the wiki page for Battle Chess. They have a great image of the cover art. I remember buying the box and getting that, seeing that cover art on the box there. I always thought that was very impressive artwork. The graphics here compared to, like, say, other systems like the Amiga and the IBM PC, it's not going to be as great. So if you really want to play this thing to its full graphical capability, I do recommend getting a later version that's like either the Battle Chess Enhanced or Battle Chess Game of Kings was released on Steam as of 2015. So Battle Chess Game of Kings is out on Steam if you really want to get, you know, that Battle Chess flavor and get the full graphics, you know, all that stuff. This is going to be fun because we'll still see the animations and stuff, and that was what made this game really great, was the fact that it was chess, but you were playing it and seeing the results of your chess moves animated out in such a way that was comical. So let's set this up, and let's see, we need to set up a new game. Whoops. New game. Yep. Is that it? We have to do, let's see, set up board? No. Oh, crap. Crap. Let's go through it then. This is not what I want, but that's okay. Notice the icon in the upper left-hand corner, the two Z's there, like it's sleeping. It's just telling you that the system is processing stuff. It's loading data from the disk. So sleep for a little bit. I don't remember what we need here. Let's go done. Hopefully it gets us back to side 2. There we go, side B. Settings, here we are. So you can turn the sounds on and off, the walking animations on or off, the combat moves on or off. So you could tinker with this stuff a little bit so that you don't have the battle chest flavor. If you want to just work quicker, you can work with the 2D board and stuff. We'll go with red. We'll make the C64 blue. And level, I'm going to try level 2. Why not? It may be too easy, but I think I need a little bit of a win tonight, so... So we'll open out with Brave Sir Robin. You know, it's funny, Foxfire. My daughter actually was quoting something. Oh, she saw a meme on Facebook, and it said your mother was a hamster, and she actually kind of said it aloud. I was like, am I supposed to know what that means? I'm like, yes, you are, because we have that movie. She's like, oh, well, that narrows it down. Kids, they don't know, man. They don't know. Let's see, my open. I don't have an opening. I really don't have an opening. Hey, Walt, welcome back, man. Excellent. Glad to hear the doggos are doing great. You have to go and take them out, man. Cats aren't so bad like that, but they get to be annoying too. I shouldn't say that. They get to be more annoying, I think, than a dog. I think with a dog, they can have their moments and stuff, but they're really a lot more friendly and a lot more loyal than a cat is. Cats just kind of, whatever. Oh boy, I don't even know where to go here. I don't want to bring the bishop out yet. I'm going to bring this knight. Oh, get this knight out. I like to get the knights out early. Does this bring back any memories for anybody who played it? I am also taking suggestions for the next stream. Yes, Monty Python, very good. I was just saying that my daughters don't know Monty Python. It's a shame, and I've tried to kind of introduce it to it, but you know, they never really showed much interest in it. So. Bring out your dead. I'm not dead yet. Is it behind the rabbit? It is the rabbit. Yeah, so I'm taking, top 10 all-time movie indeed, I guess. It's definitely right up there. It's so much comedy packed into a short film like that. So I have some ideas for what the next stream can be. If you guys have any suggestions on particular games that you have played, and again, it doesn't have to be the Commodore 64. It could be Atari 2600. It could be NES. Whatever game that you remember that you really loved playing, you'd love to see again, just give me a shout out in the comments, or hit me up on text, or Twitter or whatever. And set in the dark, and player had the flashlight. I kind of remember what you're talking about. Was it Atari? Do I want to take that pawn? Yeah, I might do a quick exchange here and open things up a bit. Yeah, I know what you're talking about too. Hang on, give me a chance to move here and I'll Google it. Haunted house, it could be it. That might be it, actually, now I'm thinking about it. Bishop can't really get out. If they take that, I can take that. I'm in good position here, actually. I don't know. I don't think I want to move, do I? Careful, careful, careful. YouTube gameplay videos. Go for it, man. Let's see if I bring him out. He brings him up forward, and then, yeah, I'm in trouble. Let's force the game a little bit, shall we? There we go. I think I did a little bit of River Raid, Walt, but not. I think it was towards the end of a stream. I can always bring that one back as an arcade classic, because I think that fits right up there. We could also do an Activision night too. I wouldn't mind doing like a full-fledged like Activision's greatest hits sometime. I think that might be even a better theme sometimes than some of the ones I have been doing, where you just pick out games from a particular company like Epix, Activision, Electronic Arts, Interplay, Mastertronic, and just do a bunch of the games back to back to back, because that's kind of what these games really do. Is they're very meant to be played pretty quickly for the most part. They're not meant to be like long playing epics like we're used to now. You know, they're very like coin operated, arcade style. Play for a little bit, play for a few minutes, make you want to play more type of thing. You know. So now he's either going to come at me with the queen or the knight. I'm guessing it's going to be the knight. Now the knight's going to come out and take that. Yeah, Haunted House was... I remember that game vaguely. I do remember the idea of like the flashlight in the house and the bat, I think. There was a bat involved. I don't remember much else about that game, honestly. Friday the 13th. There was a Commodore version of that. Friday the 13th, the game. Friday the 13th for the NES, huh? If it's like the one I remember for the Commodore, you're basically Jason going around killing things. I'll look it up. I'll look it up to see if we can do that. Spyro, huh? Okay, so let's see, the knight there, knight there. I gotta put a little strategy here. I'm really terrible at this. You need to avoid getting killed. Okay, for the Friday the 13th game. Got it. Okay. Barnstorming. Yep, barnstorming for the 2600. There was a drag racing game that Activision came out with for the 2600. There was a lot of good ones. There was Kaboom. There's another classic. There's a bunch Activision came out with. I'm trying to rack my brain on it now, but I'm not in a good position for any of this stuff right now. I don't want to bring the knight over. I don't want to take him that way. I could bring that knight over. That would threaten. I think I want to bring the bishop up one. Let's try the bishop up one. What else did Activision have? Obviously Pitfall. There's a lot of other ones that Activision came out with. bring up their list again. I mean, they were one of the biggest publishers of games back in the 80s for Atari. Ice hockey, Keystone Capers, Fishing Derby, Stampede, Tennis was another one I remember. Enduro was another one. Of course, River Raid. Hero is another one I have for the Commodore, believe it or not. Little Computer People. That's another one. Hacker. Hacker was one that I really considered trying to play on this stream here. What am I going to do with this now? If I move up, it gets taken. I could move you over. See what happens there. I'm terrible with covering my pieces like this, but what the heck. Hacker was a game I liked playing a lot because it was intriguing enough to go and it was basically a save the world type of game. Doom? No, I don't think Doom was. Oh well, yeah, it was. But it was. Doom didn't come out. No, it was id Software that came out with Doom. But Doom 3 was an Activision title. At least according to the wiki, anyways. But getting back to Hacker, that's a challenging one because it's all about how fast you can accomplish the task before the time runs out. And the idea is you're supposed to put together these pieces of a shredded document and beat the game that way. I was never able to quite finish it, despite going as fast as I possibly could with it. I really contemplated playing that one. The sequel's even more challenging, I think, and it's also more complicated because you're a little robot basically in both of them, and you control the robot. And the second one's pretty cool because you can actually like control the video cameras and block out so that your little robot can go into these rooms without being seen. So you actually fool the video cameras that way. It's definitely a challenge. I might actually have to play that one a couple times before I try and do a stream of it. But in terms of like Activision stuff, Hero was one I played on the Commodore. Oh, he's brought the Queen out, I see. Okay. Where to go here? Could threaten with a pawn. I like that idea. Too fast. I'm going to try and goad him into it a little bit. Gauntlet. Yes, Gauntlet was a big one. Was that Activision? I don't see it. Activision did do Quake, which is a Doom port, or not a port, but it's basically a kind of a cover of Doom in such a way like that's it was definitely traces its roots back to Doom in many respects. The fact that it was one of the other early first-person shooters that people played back in the 90s. It was Doom, Quake, Unreal Tournament, Those are the big ones back in the 90s that people would play in LAN parties and stuff. Yes, Wolfenstein. That is a game that I'm reluctant to play on stream, even though I really want to. And good night, Foxfire. Thanks for joining the stream as always. Wolfenstein's a tough one because, you know, on the one hand, it's a cool game. There's Wolfenstein 3D, of course, which is the granddaddy of all the first-person shooters. But there's the original Castle Wolfenstein and Beyond Castle Wolfenstein that you can actually play on the Commodore. In all of those things, though, there's swastikas and stuff, and we don't want that, right? So it's difficult to play a game like that and not get hit with, like, censorship or anything like that from the Twitch stream. So I gotta have to do a little bit of digging on that to see if we can actually stream that without getting struck, you know, by Twitch there. We could probably do an Activision night where we did something like, let's see, there was boxing. I remember the boxing one. We could do ice hockey. Kaboom would be a classic to bring out. We could bring out Pitfall again and cry over that one. What was the other one? Barnstorming. There was the drag racing one. Where is that? I'm positive it was an Activision title. I don't know. I don't see it on here though. Oh, he castled. Look at that. Yeah, I'm pretty sure it was Dragster. I don't see it on the wiki list though. It's kind of weird. I remember Activision made it though, so I'm not sure what to make of that. Yeah, it has its own wiki page, right? But you look at the when you look at the Activision wiki, it's not listed in their list of games. I guess it's notable games published as opposed to all games published. Maybe that's the problem. Yeah, if you go to the actual list, it shows up there. Okay. It's notable games. Oh goodness, how am I gotta take a piece here at some point. Come up with a classic move here. Could force the bishop. I like that idea. But I don't have it covered enough. Now, I'm not in the greatest of positions here. I could try... Yeah, I could try this. I could try and force the bishop here. Well, I gotta move up first, huh? Rats. Well, it's gonna leave me open if I do that. Actually, no, it won't. Well, it kind of does, doesn't it? Shoot. Man, that bishop's stuck at home. I could come at him from the other side, maybe. He's going to be covered over there. I don't know. I'm thinking either move a pawn up there, but then the exchange isn't going to work in my favor if I move a pawn up there. I don't have enough coverage over there. I could exchange a knight for a bishop. It's not a bad move there. That would take the bishop out. I don't know. What do you think, Walt? Exchange a knight for a bishop. Would you do that? The other option is to try and slowly bring out the bishop, I think. Yeah, I'm thinking the same thing. I mean, moving the pawn up here, that's going to be the worst of the exchange. Yeah, bishop was always my least favorite piece. Yeah. Well, knights can be fun if you can put them in the right places and keep them covered and stuff. But me, I'm not covering them enough here. If I move this pawn up, I can force that bishop into an exchange. But I would lose 2 pawns. He would probably lose a bishop or a knight. I don't think I'm going to take this one. It's probably going to screw me over, but let's try it. So I think I need to get an Atari emulator up here and try some of that sometime. Dragster, you got boxing, you could do fishing derby maybe, ice hockey, kaboom, tennis. We'll try all of these. Pitfall, River Raid, Stampede's in there, Barnstorming definitely, Grand Prix, Enduro, Keystone Capers. I can definitely see us doing a bunch of those. Off with his head. So either the queen's going to get me or... Yeah, I think it's going to be the queen that comes out here. Which I'm good with, actually. Just a flesh wound. Have at it. Let's see. By the way, Walt, if you're going to stick around for hopefully a little bit longer, any moves you want to suggest here, I'm happy to try. I would love to be able to get one win tonight. Let's see. I can move there. Yeah, I like that next move there if it's possible. You wouldn't be responsible for my losses, Walt. I would take full responsibility for it, but I'm just... I guess I'm just tired tonight. I think part of it is I need to dedicate more time playing the games. Like Archon and Archon 2, I really love those games. It's just I haven't played them in forever, and it shows. All right, let's see what the queen does to the knight here. Boogity boogity boo. Zoom. Alright, so where to move now? Yeah, they were very cool graphics for the time. I remember being astounded by the animations, even on the Commodore here, and just wanting to see certain pieces take each other, like a rook taking a knight or a pawn or something. Because it was always very interesting to see what each interesting animation would come up with, like when a queen fought a queen or something. That was the thing that we loved about playing this. I mean, it was chess. So, I mean, if you either like playing chess or you don't, but this brought an extra element to it. Oh, goodness gracious. Where to go? If I bring that pawn up, that'll open up that bishop. Threatening that one, I mean, that pawn's just going to take it. Yeah, it's still a bad exchange for me. Bringing the bishop up, well, that knight's still going to take it. Yeah, those knights are in terrible position. I got to get them out of there. Let's see. Move that pawn up. Takes. Yeah, that was the other one I was looking at as b2 to b4. That would force the queen out, or at least force a knight to do something about it. And then, you know, that's exchange of pawns plus the bishop is covering. That might be my best move. The other thought I was going with was d3 to d4, but that's going to be a bad exchange, I think. c3 to c4 could force the knight to do something, or force the queen to do something like a stupid move. So I like your idea. I think I'm going to try b2 to b4. Let's see what that does. Yeah, I'm going to save that a1 rook is going to move out, start covering. Once I get the other bishop out, I'm going to try and castle the king and use both rooks to protect like I usually do. This will be interesting to see what he does. He'll either take with a knight and go away, or he'll just like move the queen out of threat. He'll probably move the... I'm guessing he's going to move the queen back. That would be the safe move. If he moved it forward, he's jeopardizing the queen, and I'll take that exchange every day. If he moves it to the left, he's done. If he moves it if he moves one square to the left, he's okay. Yeah, one spot to the side might happen. If he moves one spot to, like if he moved to e2, then maybe I move my pawn from c3 to c4. That would force the queen again, or he'd have to lose the knight. Yeah, if he moves one pawn to the left, or if he moves his queen to like e2, I'm going to move c3 up to c4, I think. Nope, there she goes. Okay, could still move c3. This knight doesn't take d3. How would his knight take d3? Am I missing something? 1, 2, 3. Oh, okay. I'm still locked in with my other bishop. I'm trying to get that bishop out somehow. Could push the queen out and see what happens there. It's a possibility. Forces the knight to take action. That might be my best move. But then, yeah, that leaves the... No? Yeah, it still leaves... Yeah, it's not a good exchange. That knight's still covered. You can't force him out that way. Alright, I'm gonna make a silly move here. Let's just go here. It's not a great move. But I want to try and get the queen out at least. You're right, I do need to free up my other bishop. My problem is that the knight the knight's kind of blocking me here. My own knight's kind of blocking my progress here. I can't seem to move that knight anywhere beneficial. I mean, I might be able to go to G5 temporarily, but I think a pawn will just come and threaten that. I'm just trying to get him to free up those knights somehow and get him out of that position they're in. I was going to try and force his hand a little bit with the knights by moving the pawns up, but again, I got to be able to cover all of it. Because he's got, let's see, if I moved, let's say C3 to C4 next move, and everything stays the same, then he's got to move a knight or lose it. He can't take that pawn, so he has to move the knight, but he could take B4. He's covered with the queen there and the knight, which is not a great exchange for me. And every other square, like from D4 and E4, is pretty much covered, at least in one or two different directions. Oh, that darn bishop's coming out now. Yeah, that's a problem. That's a problem indeed. I might have to pull the queen back. Because really, if he took that next pawn with that bishop, there's, well, I've got my bishop there. I guess I can cover. So I don't have to worry about that as much. I could move the knight out now and see if I can force that bishop to do something. Give that a try. How's the weather down there, Walt? Yeah. I'll be honest, the older I get, the less I like summer. I still like a lot of the things that you do in the summer and everything. I don't like the heat, which is crazy because, you know, as a fan of Vegas, and I love the city of Las Vegas, and I love going there. You'd think I would like to have the heat all the time, but the truth is I don't. I actually enjoy the cooler weather because it's just easier to sleep in. It's just more comfortable. But it's a dry heat. It's, you know, the funny thing is, it is true. It is a dry heat. I've been out there when it's been like 110 degrees out in the sun, and when you get out there, you don't instantly notice it. Like, for the first couple minutes, it feels hot, yes, but you don't feel like deflated like you would, say, you know, in a humid area. When it's that muggy hot heat, the instant you step out and you breathe that first breath of air, everything just drains out of you because you know, you're not getting that oxygen. It's not working. With the dry heat, you do feel it, but it's not as quick because you're still able to get your air in and stuff, and it doesn't hit you right away. Where's this knight going? You're going backwards? That's interesting. Okay, so he's covering his bishop now. Alright. So now he's got that knight covered and the bishop covered. That's a pretty good move there. I wonder if I can get that bishop out now. What do you think? Bring the bishop out to one square and then kind of let him make the move here? That's kind of what I'm thinking right now. Yeah, that. I'm just trying to think if the pawn exchange will actually work in my favor or not. Nah, it doesn't really open up much because the knights are still covering. Let's see what happens when I do this. So, Vegas Golden Knights, 2 wins away from a Stanley Cup. I never dreamed I would even see this day. I hope it happens, man. They're playing great. I'm amazed at how well. Yeah, and for such a new team indeed. I mean, they really struck gold when it came to like the expansion draft. They were given a much more favorable table to play with than expansion teams in the past. If you look at like the Sharks, for example, when they came in the league, or the Panthers when they came in the league, they weren't. I don't think they were that super duper great. At least not in their first year or two. Vegas really got lucky. Their first year, they made it to the Stanley Cup final. They've been in the playoffs every year except last year, and this year, they've gotten very fortunate in the sense that their goalies have been playing very well, no matter who's in goal. Their team defense has been much better than it has in years past, and they're finding goal scoring from everywhere. You know, watching the games on TV, Florida's just trying to bully them, and Vegas just isn't having it. They don't care. You know, they say, yeah, you want to push us around? Fine, we'll still score goals on you. Now he's expanding his coverage out quite a bit. So what do I want to do with that? The bishop or the pawn? I think I'm going to move. Yeah, my bishop's in trouble right now, so I got to figure out what to do about that. Could exchange the bishop for the knight. That would screw me over a little bit. Moving the bishop up one square would be okay. That would get it out of threat. The knight could come in, but I can cover that pawn if he decides to get crazy. That pawn would have problems though and put me in check. Yeah, I'm thinking. Oh boy. I kind of want to move a pawn up here. Because then if he goes after the bishop, I can easily take it with the king. I'll lose that exchange, but yeah, sacrifice the bishop, take this turn, and move your d2 bishop to e3. Then hopefully move it next move to c5 in front of the queen. If he takes your e2 bishop, you can take him with your king. Yeah, I'm thinking the e2 bishop's going to get sacrificed. You're saying move up and then move the bishop again to c5 in front of the queen. Then if the queen moves, you can take his knight on the next move. Yeah, it does line up nicely. Here's the problem, though. Well, the slight problem I can see is, well, no, there's the one slight problem is this: if his knight, instead of taking the bishop, if he takes my pawn at d3, he puts me in check, and I can't take him anyway the way it's situated right now. Well, I take it back. If I don't move my bishop at e2, then I'm covered if he tries to take the pawn. So he would have to take the... No, maybe not. No, if he went knight to d3, right, takes the pawn, I would have to take it with the bishop or move out of check. If I took it with the bishop, he can take it with his bishop or the queen. And it doesn't put me in a very good position. It's a terrible exchange. I would lose out a pawn and a bishop to his knight. If he takes your f2 pawn, you're going to be in check with only a king move to escape it. You're true. That's true. Just wonder if I can force the hand a little bit more. This is why I hate knights. I could castle right now, but the bishop's going to be exposed. Exactly. If he castles and takes it, yeah, I'd be in check. I could move out of it, but that's not an advantageous move. What I'm thinking, though, is if I move up d3 pawn, what's that going to do? That's not going to help. I'm kind of thinking I just move the bishop. Move the bishop and take the chance he takes that pawn and just move out of that. Because then he's only taking a pawn. He puts me in a disadvantage, yes, but it's only one pawn I lose. Yes, but his knight could easily take my knight without any repercussion. So if my knight takes his bishop, he'd just take it with my knight. Yeah. Yeah, hashtag I hate knights, yeah. There's gotta be a way to do this easier, I think. Moving the bishop up. I'm just trying to think of a way that... Yeah, it's not gonna work. Back. Yeah, that's not a bad move, actually. Moving the queen back covers against the knight taking it, so that if he does that, well, if he took the pawn, he'd still put me in check no matter what. I think I want to move the queen back to c2. Because then if he tries to take, you have your knight to protect your f1 pawn if he takes it. Yes. If he, you mean g1? Or your f1 pawn? Which one's that? A, B, C, D, E, F. Yeah, my knight will protect against the knight. Yeah, the knight protects g1, yes. If I move the queen back from here down to this square, right? Then if the knight decides to do this and take this, I've got coverage if I want to make, you know, some sort of a queen exchange maybe. If he takes if the knight gets bold and tries to take the bishop, I'll make the exchange, take the king out there, and have to live with that. That's about, I think the best I can do is just move that queen back. If I move the queen back too far, oops, what the heck? Our joystick. I can't get out of the freaking move here. Alright. If I move the queen back too far, then he can still get me in check here with one move with the knight, and I have to move out of it. I can't take that knight once he gets here. Oh, no, I take that back. No, I should be able to take him. If he moves here, I've still got the bishop covered. Yeah, exactly. Well, you're right. You're absolutely right. So if I move the queen back 2 spots, I've got coverage either way. If he takes the bishop, I've got that exchange without having to move the king. Alright, let's try this. Let's move it back. One of these days I'll have to find a game I'm good at. Stream it. I wonder if we could play Dark Tower on stream. That'll be really interesting to try. I wonder if I could do that. How would that work? I'd have to get my tower working if I was going to play the board game. But I wonder if they have an app that we could put on here and stream. I'll have to Google that. No problem, Walt. I appreciate you sticking around for this long, man. It's always fun talking to you and talking to Foxfire. I appreciate you guys following and watching the streams and stuff. It's fun talking about this stuff with you guys. Like I said, my Twitter is out there now. I appreciate you giving it a follow. And I'm hoping with that, you know, by tweeting a little bit more and stuff, I'll start getting the exposure out there a little bit more, get some more followers, to get some more people chatting about this and stuff. Alright, come on. He's going with the pawn. And now, if I take it with the bishop, he's going to take my bishop, or with the queen. Yeah. So do I make that exchange, I guess, is the question. Or do I move out of it? Why didn't I just take level 1 or novice? This puts me in a terrible spot. Try and move out of it, I think. Taking it's just going to make me lose a bishop, and I'm losing the peace fight pretty quickly here. I gotta figure out a way to take a piece without losing anything here. trying to see if we could do a way to play like the original Dark Tower, like the board game, but do it in such a way that we can all interact with it. You know, like you guys would tell me where to move or what to do and stuff, and I could control like the input if you need to. I have the app on my phone. I wonder if I can use that and stream it. I might have to test that out, man. If that's something I can do, Walt, is that something you might be interested in playing? Right. So I have it on my phone, right? And I could probably stream it, I'm thinking, possibly from my phone, where that's going to be the input you see. But then I'd have to figure out how to also put my rest of my stream together and have that somehow record it, or get the input coming in from my phone to show up in this stream. I'm not sure how I would pull it off, but it's interesting, to say the least, that I can try that. There may be other ways to do it too. Like I said, we could play the old board game and have another camera top down or something like that. We could always try. Something to think about anyways. How do I get out of this mess? Take the bishop. Screencastify maybe? Yeah, that could be it. Yeah. Now I'm thinking bring the bishop out. Or I can move a pawn up. Moving a pawn up might be interesting. That would force him to move somewhere, wouldn't it? Let's see what this does. Yep, that's exactly what I'm thinking. Let's try and speed chess this. How's that? It's getting closer to the end of the stream here. Let's try and speed chess this real through. Let's see if I can either quickly lose or quickly win. Like searching for Bobby Fischer style. I almost want to put this on warp mode so I can kind of blitz through it, but let's see where he moves. If he moves there, that's going to put my rook in trouble. I'll move my pawn up for that. Okay, so I'm turning on warp mode just to try and speed these moves up a little bit from the computer side. Let's go and move you up. Get some. What I would love to do, and I know you've seen me do this sometimes, Walt, in a lot of the games in the past that we used to play. One of the favorite moves I loved doing was be able to take my rook, put it in position in the middle of the board on my side, find an open lane, and then stick it out there right where, like say, E8 or D8 right in that area. Just get it up there with the other rooks gone, and just trap that king there and checkmate. Whenever I can do that, I love being able to pull that move off. Yep, Alt-W that. Running at 800 CPU percentage here. Got any vacation plans this year, Walt? Ah, knight moved over there, huh? Interesting. Now I gotta get my queen out of trouble. Let's see, if you want to move there... I'm thinking of move the queen over... Well, that's gonna get the bishop involved, which we don't want. Local is good. Local trips are good. So there's a chance to get out of the house and get away for a little bit, you know? Oh boy. Could we open this up? That goes to there. Yeah, that doesn't work for me. I have to kind of push him back. Moving the queen over one brings him back there. Yeah, I could do that. Alright, don't want to move there. Let's move you there. One place I'd love to try to get to is Walt's birthplace in Marceline, Missouri, but it's quite a drive for something that only one of us is super interested in. Plus, it's a small town, so there isn't really anything else to do once you see it, but there's a cool museum there. That would be cool. Oh, this guy's going for a queen exchange, and he took a bishop, huh? Man, he's got me beat. I don't know how I'm going to beat this one. Alright, let's just end this thing as fast as we can here. Come on. Oh, I hate this joystick. Stop. Oh my god, this is painful. Oh, for fuck's sake. I'm trying to move down, and I can't do it. God, this is painful. Why is this doing this? It's like the square's jumping all over the board right now. I'd love to move the queen anywhere. I can't even get off of this. This is ridiculous. Can you... I wish I could do cursor key. Maybe cursor keys work here? Let me try that. Hold on. This is painful. Try key set B. Can I do that? Something's taking control again. It's just not... Stop moving so much. Why? No problem, Wall. I appreciate you sticking around, man. Thanks for watching the stream. I hope to see you soon. Have yourself a good night and a good week, too. Hope to see you on Sunday night. I can't make a move here. I can't. This is awful. Why is it oh, it's warp mode, that's why. Oh, that's freaking why. Sorry, folks. I was in warp mode. So that means I can go back to the joystick then. Jeez, that's painful. My head hurts just from doing this stuff. Alright, so he said to go there. Maybe that's a good move. That's not a bad one. Saves the queen. Rough night if I lose all 3 games tonight. What are you gonna do? Part of mental health is trying to get a win sometimes, you know. And that's something I should talk about now while this is happening, because part of, you know, feeling good about yourself and that self-care and self-love is being able to build up your self-esteem. And when you lose games like this 3 in a row, it's tough. It really is. So, what can I say? You know, it is what it is. You know, try to find those wins you can, you know, do. Like, try to play a game that you can win or feel good about at least, you know. After this stream, I'm sure I'm going to play just a little bit of something else just to kind of get my mind off how bad tonight was in terms of my performance. That's a queen exchange I really don't want to take. Happy to move the rook over, though. Oh, here we go again. Am I in warp? No, I'm not in warp mode. Okay. I'll get out of this. I move you over. You could try it with the queen. Still losing proposition at this point anyways. Alright, well, he got his knight out of there. Now I have to kind of force his move somehow. I'm thinking king, actually. Let's move the king out. Can I do that? Queen takes that. Yeah, it's kind of messing up there. Bishop out. It's still covered. Rook for a bishop is not good. Exchange doesn't really work for me either. That's not a great situation here. Moving the king out of the way gives me 3. try it. I think whatever I play next stream, it's going to be something that I feel comfortable with, like a game that I feel good at playing. Apologize for not slowing down the warp stream there, but that's interesting. Still in a bad position, but bishop out. Help a little bit. Moving the rook over doesn't get me much. That's taken. It's a terrible exchange all around. He's got everything covered. Well, the queen exchange could happen. If I take the queen now, the only thing he can do is take it with the rook. Not much can be done about that. So if I take with that, interesting move with the king. Take, takes back in return. I move up the king. He has to either lose a rook or he has to lose the bishop. Of course, he would then take my rook, I bet, too. To get him away from that square somehow. Screw it. Oh, because he can't move the bishop out of there. That's right. Makes sense. The bishop is stuck there. Take, take, move. crappy move. Goodness gracious, hurry up, will you? Thank you. I'm screwed. Queen's got coverage everywhere here. Let's go out swinging then. Screw it. Not a great night for me performance-wise, so I'll have to find a way to boost up my self-esteem a little bit. It happens. So when you just remember when you're playing these games, or just doing anything in life like this, sometimes you need to do a little self-care and get yourself an easy win, you know? Squash the bishop. You know, it doesn't feel good when you lose 3 games in a row like this. It does hurt your self-esteem and your confidence a little bit, and it's important to recognize that and be able to say, all right, you know what, this doesn't define me. There are other things that I'm good at, and that's what you need to find. Alright, so the queen's going to do this. I'm just going to warp speed this, guys. I'm sorry. I just want to finish this. Lose with dignity here. Yep, I need to check. Back. What can I say? I'm not that great at chess, apparently. Yeah, he's about to put me in mate. I don't see too much I can do here. Actually, not necessarily. This won't be mate. If he tries to put me in check with the knight again, I can take his rook, take his knight with the rook. I wish that was a bishop now. God. Get off the warp mode already. Jeez. Let's just do this. Heck with it. We're kind of screwed no matter what. I hope everybody has a great week, the rest of this week, and does stuff that they can do to kind of help themselves get through, you know, whatever struggles you're going through. Remember, you're safe here. You can laugh at my misfortune. You can laugh at how bad I'm playing this game. I don't mind because, you know, I'm able to see it clearly, and I'm okay with that. It's fine to be bad, you know. Don't let it define you. That's all that matters. You know, just do not let this define you. I'm taking a queen. I can't take a queen. Let's move the queen down then. See what this does. He's gonna take my rook, I know. Nothing I can do about this. Oh, he didn't. Interesting. Well, we're about to do an exchange then. Let's go ahead and smash. Queen exchange. Rook comes in. That's gonna be mate, I think. Nom 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 nom. Oh well. What can you do? I'll try and find games I'm actually good at. It's a little downheartening, you know, disheartening to say the least. You know, you want to try and find stuff that you're good at. There's some things I am good at. I mean, I played well with Pitfall 2, played well with Mule. That was fun. There's some other games that, you know, we played recently that I did well at, so it's not terrible. It's just stuff that you want to be good at is the thing, I guess, is the trouble. Anybody want a Pizza King? Alright folks, that's going to do it for me tonight. I appreciate, if you're watching the stream after the fact, I do appreciate you taking a look at it. I appreciate the people who did show up today. Always appreciate anybody who's following this and watching my streams. I really, really do love you all. Take good care of yourselves. Find the things that you are good at and stick with those, and don't be afraid to try stuff new, and if you fail at it, keep trying again. That's what I'm going to do with this. I'm going to try and work at getting better at chess, and getting better at Archon, and better at Archon 2. I know I can do better at those games. That's the thing. I know I can do better at all of these. It's just a matter of investing the time and the effort needed for it. So I will have my vengeance. Won't be anytime soon, because I do need to prepare for other interesting content. So gonna look at some ideas here. Gonna try and figure out what to do for the next stream and make it be something fun and interesting. So until then, everybody, this is 21st Century Jedi. Wishing you a great week, great weekend as well, and hopefully I'll see you all on Sunday night. Okay? Have a good one.